All right, we are live. This is your 2025-2026 Topps Finest one case 8 hobby box player break number 1. Let's get into it. Stand them up, flip them around, shake them around. All right, I think we're good. Why is this oh, that camera got hit. That's why it looks like that. I think this was a little off earlier.
Oh.
Did you notice that too?
No, I just noticed it right now.
It was all crooked in my other break, and I didn't realize it was that one. All right, we're good now. All right, let's get into it. Best of luck. Topps Finest, NBA. No trash cans.
Oh, my bad.
Fired.
Come on, man.
4, 6. Empty box. Best of luck. Here we go. Stephon Castle, Julius Randle. There's Joel Embiid, Russell Westbrook. I believe that's the. Is it the oil spill? Common. I think that's the oil spill, though, right? Yeah. Brooks Barnheiser, 75 out of 150. What's that, Big Show?
Well.
Arrivals of Colin Murray Boyles. Alton Brand on the Muse. It's pretty cool. I like the way that looks. And then Shea Gilgeous. Derek Queen, Dylan Harper, Nikola Jokic, Jordan Clarkson, Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler. Oh, I don't think it is. Good. Anthony Davis, 73 out of 150 for Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
They both are.
One per? Ace Bailey, there's Peja Stojakovic on the Muse. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Back-to-back packs. It's supposed to be usually pretty rare, but okay. No recap. Walter Clayton, let's see what we can get. I need a trade. Which way? Kawhi, Ja, Duran, Josh Hart, Kevin Durant. I'm so confused. Did they just make this more common? Yeah, it's common. KD.
So.
Luka Doncic. Look at that. Good looking Luka there. Grant Hill on the Muse. That is going to be Carmelo Anthony, 11 out of 75 for Melo there. Look at that. It's got a little like bite out of the card. Trey Murphy behind him. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Jaylen Brown, Yang Hansen, Trey Johnson, Nikola Vucevic, Ant-Man. There's Dwayne Wade on the uncommon for D-Wade. Yang Hansen going to be 294 out of 350 for Yang. Finishers of Shea Gilgeous and Magic Johnson there. Steph, DeRozan, Coward, Behringer, Şengün. I think we have our first auto here. Good luck. It's going to be Elijah Martin, 6 out of 25 for Elijah Martin. Very nice. Followed by James Harden on the oil spill. It's just a common oil spill. Yeah, the common oil just puts it aside. 5 out of 250 here for Kobe White. Arrival of Ben Saraf and Drake Powell on the refractor arrivals. Followed by T-Mac. Westbrook, Butler, Durant, Harden, Hero, Tyler Hero again, this time on the common oil spill. Evan Mobley on your uncommon. Noah Penda. And there's our auto on the Masters, going to be Cedric Coward. Non-numbered there for Cedric Coward, but nice hit on the auto. Cam Thomas right behind him. That is box number 1. Empty box. MB, Cam Thomas, Queen, Harper, Shea Gilgeous, Franz Wagner on the common. Drake Powell, going to be 241 out of 250 for Drake Powell. Dennis Rodman on the Muse, and a refractor finishers of VJ Edgecombe, very nice. Followed by our first Cooper Flag. Nice couple of back-to-back hits there for Cooper and VJ. Jokic, Clarkson, Kawhi, Morant, De'Aaron Fox, Mark Williams. Common oil still there. Tyrese Halliburton on the uncommon. We do have a redemption inbound. Good luck. Let's go from the back here. It's going to be Rasheer Fleming. On your redemption, you are due to receive a Masters autograph blue X-Fractor parallel of Dylan Harper. Very nice hit there for the Dylan Harper spot on the blue X-Fractor auto. Congrats to Dylan Harper. Very nice hit. Jalen Green, common there. Dylan Harper on your common refractor. Ace Bailey on your arrivals. Giannis Antetokounmpo on your die cut, going to be 18 out of 75 there for Giannis on the finishers die cut. Yes, it will, Mark. Very nice hit there for Giannis. Look at that. Good looking card there. Kyrie, Jackson, Randall. It's going to be Carmelo Anthony on the uncommon checkerboard there. Alex Sarr, 61 out of 75 there for Alex Sarr. Very nice. Jeremiah Fears. Oh, threw me off there for a bit. Gabe Vincent on the finest autos. I saw Lakers and it just didn't register me. Very nice hit for Gabe Vincent on the finest autos. It's going to be Scoot Henderson. Derek Queen, 161 out of 250 for Derek Queen. John Stockton on the Muse. And arrivals of Drake Powell on the checkerboard there, followed by Cameron Johnson. Colin Murray Boyles. Austin Reeves. Common there. The oil spill. And there's Cooper Flag. 137 out of 350 for Cooper Flag. Nice hit. Finishers of Jalen Brunson. Dwayne Wade on the Muse, refractor, and DeJounte Murray to finish off box number 2. Empty box. Donovan Mitchell, Bradley Beal, DeJounte Murray, Igor Demin, Thomas Sorber, Yang Hansen on your oil spill, Jalen Williams on your rare refractor. Nice hit for Jalen Williams there. Igor Demin, 17 of 25 rookie auto for Joan Beringer. Very nice. 17 of 25 rookie auto for the T-Wolves rookie big man. Tyrese Maxey, Nemhard, Scoot, Austin Reeves, Julius Randle. Common checkerboard there. Paolo Banchero, 152 out of 250 for Paolo. Nice hit. Colin Murray Boyles on the first. And Kaman Maluach, 108 out of 150 for Kaman there. Come on. And Ben Seraph on the base. Josh Giddey, Jalen Brunson, Maluach, VJ, Brandon Miller. It's going to be Josh Hart. Common there for Josh Hart. Tyrese Halliburton, 83 out of 200 for Hallie. Very nice. Thomas Sorber. You're upside down. Finishers of Victor Wembanyama. Very nice on the checkerboard for Victor Wembanyama, and then Matas Buzelis. Matthias. Nice hit for Wemby there. Thompson, Booker, Jalen Williams, Luka Doncic, Jaylen Brown. Cam Thomas, 157 out of 350 for Cam Thomas. Magic Johnson on the Muse. Finishers, refractor of Victor Wembanyama this time. Nice hit for Wemby. Melo behind him. A couple of Wembys there, not too bad. Kasparis, Scotty Barnes, Giannis, Darius Garland, Kyle Filipowski, De'Aaron Fox. Common there. Draymond Green, going to be 113 out of 150 for Draymond Green. Finishers of Cooper Flag, very nice. Muse of Vince Carter on the refractor, and Lou Dort behind him. Markkanen, Zach LaVine, Wemby, Alperen Şengün, Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Duren. Common there. Cade Cunningham, going to be uncommon for Cade on the refractor. Nice hit for Cade. Yannick Conan Niedenhauser on the arrivals, and your finest autos going to be Keyshawn George on the finest autographs, with Evan Mobley behind him. Empty box. Mark Williams, Risha Shea, Cade Cunningham, Derek White, Noah, Walter Clayton Jr. on the common. Josh Hart on your common refractor. Noah Penda base. And on your auto, that is going to be Cam Whitmore on your finest autos for Cam. Followed by Rasheer Fleming behind him. Ace Bailey, Nolan Traore, Jason Tatum, Matas Buzelis, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry on the uncommon there. Nice hit for Steph on the checkerboard. Bam Adebayo, going to be 27 out of 75 for Bam. Our rivals is backwards of Ben Seraph. Backwards for no reason. And Elijah Martin, going to be 89 out of 125 for Elijah Martin. Very nice. Kobe Brea behind him. Igor Demon, Sorber, Maxi, Nemhard, Koulibaly, LaMelo Ball. Damian Lillard, going to be 63 out of 250 for Dame Lillard. Our rivals of Jeremiah Fears. Going to be base for Jeremiah Fears. And Yang Hansen on the arrivals checkerboard, followed by Jonathan Kuminga. Scoot, Reeves, Jalen Green, Franz Wagner, Kaman Maluach, R.J. Barrett, followed by Alperen Şengün, 318 out of 350 for Şengün. Muse of Joe Johnson, ISO Joe. A little base action there. And Sion James on your refractor first. Followed by Cooper Flag. Uncommon rookie there for Cooper. VJ Edgecombe, Brandon Miller, Amen Thompson, Devin Booker, Jalen Brunson on your rare for Jalen Brunson. Trey Murphy, gonna be common there on the. That can't be the oil, so there's one in every pack. Darius Garland, gonna be bookend 200 of 200 for Darius Garland, your new Clippers point guard. And David Robinson. Well, that's confusing. You guys see that? It says David Robinson, Spursed out, right? But on the back, David Robinson, Toronto Raptors. I was wondering, I was like, is there a different David Robinson I'm unaware of? He was a Spurs for his entire career, correct? He was a Spurs. He was a Spur? One Spur? That's a misprint there. All right. Cedric Coward on your refractor arrivals. And DeJounte Murray. Jalen Williams, Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell, Bradley Beal, DeJounte Murray. Kel'el Ware. Common there for Kel'el Ware. Steph Curry on your uncommon. Nice hit for Steph. And Con Kneppel. We do have something coming up, I believe. Con Kneppel on the base. Baseline autograph of Rick Barry. 21 out of 25 on the baseline auto. It's a cool looking card there. I like the way that looks. LaMelo Ball behind him. Empty box. Side. Cam Thomas, Derek Queen, Dylan Harper, Nikola Jokic, Jordan Clarkson, Zachary Arishache for ya. Denny Avdija, going to be 101 out of 200 for Denny. First, Ace Bailey. Finishers, checkerboard of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jaden Ivey behind him. Nice hit for Shea Gilgeous there. The finisher cards are sweet. Nick Claxton, Colin Murray Boyles, Con Kneppel. Con Kneppel again, uncommon. Checkerboard there for Con, very nice. Brandon Miller, 36 out of 250 for Brandon Miller. We got a numbered Brandon Miller on the board there, Big Show. Colin Murray Boyles on the first. This rookie is upside down. Gonna be Liam McNeely, 4 out of 150 for Liam McNeely on the arrivals. Very nice. Followed by Yannick Conan Niedenhauser. Alex Sarr, Chet Holmgren, Draymond Green, Kyrie, Franz Wagner again, and VJ Edgecombe, going to be 11 out of 200 for VJ. Followed by Dwight Howard on the Muse and Dirk Nowitzki on the Refractor Muse. Noah Penda behind him. Jaren Jackson, Stephon Castle, Julius Randle, Joel Embiid, Mark Williams there. Followed by Jared McCain. Very nice for the Jared McCain spot on the uncommon refractor there. Colin Murray Boyles. We are upside down. It looked like an Atlanta Hawk. It is an Atlanta Hawk. Asa Newell on your rookie auto there. It's going to be non-numbered for Asa. Kawhi, John Morant, De'Aaron, Jalen Duren, Trey Murphy, Cade Cunningham. Common. RJ Barrett, 3 out of 150 for RJ Barrett. Grant Hill on the Muse. Finishers of Steph Curry on the finishers, and Bud Carrington behind him. Josh Hart, Jaylen Brown, Yang Hansen, Trey Johnson, Vucevic, Derek White, Donovan Mitchell on your rare refractor for Donovan Mitchell. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. We do have our auto behind Shea on the finishers. Auto is going to Anthony Black on the finest autographs for Anthony Black, and Malik Monk behind him to finish off that box. Shea Gilgeous, Filipowski, Doncic, Klay Thompson. It's going to be Kasparis J. Followed by Ace Bailey. That is going to be a common for Ace. Trey Johnson on the first, and finest autos. Going to be Cam Christie on your finest autos. Elijah Martin behind him. Nice hit for Cam Christie there. Desmond Bain, Bam Adebayo, Trae Young, Emmanuel Quickly, OG Anunoby, Jeremiah Fears on your uncommon. Bradley Beal, 135 out of 200 for Bradley Beal. Dominique Wilkins on the Muse, and your arrivals going to be 69 out of 150 for Ben Saraf. Grady Dick behind him. LaMelo Ball, RJ Barrett. There's Victor Wembanyama Nice hit for Wemby there. Evan Mobley, 230 out of 250 for Evan Mobley. Brandon Roy on the mutes. And it's going to be Chaz Lanier on the checkerboard. Igor Demon behind him. Carter Bryant, Jeremiah Fears, Pascal Siakam, Kawhi Leonard, Alperen Şengün. Common. Liam McNeely, going to be 40 out of 99 on the uncommon checkerboard for Liam McNeely. Hugo Gonzalez and Trey Johnson on your arrivals. Non-numbered for Trey, followed by Ben Surratt behind him. Noah, Ace Bailey, Nolan Traore, Jason Tatum, Jordan Clarkson, Tyler Hero. We got James Harden, 12 out of 25 for James Harden. Very nice. Our rivals is going to be Jace Richardson and Dominique Wilkins on your refractor muse, followed by Matas Buzelis. Matas, Damian Lillard, Paolo Banchero, Shaedon Sharpe, LeBron James, Cooper Flag, very nice here on the rookie. Nice hit for Cooper Flag. Doing pretty well, I'd say. Karl Anthony Towns, we need some ink though for Cooper. Uncommon on the cat. Yang Hansen on the first. And baseline autographs going to Chaz Lanier on the baseline autograph. Non-numbered there for Chaz Lanier. 2 boxes left. Rock Lobster. Empty box. Mobley, Shea, Filipowski, Luka, Klay Thompson, Thomas Sorbert. It's going to be LeBron James, 283 out of 350 for LeBron. Zion James. And Noah Esengui on your rookie X-Fractor. Jace Richardson behind him. I'm trying. Desmond Bain, Bam Adebayo, Trae Young, Emmanuel Quickly, Dylan Harper on the rare there. Nice Dylan Harper. Tyrese Maxey. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 11 out of 25 for Giannis. Very nice. Nice hit for Giannis. Chris Bosh on the muse. And Finishers Refractor of Cooper Flag. Very nice hit there for the Cooper Flag spot. Refractor Finishers. I do like those Finishers cards. Buzelis, Damian Lillard, Paolo, Shaedon Sharpe, LeBron James, Josh Giddey. Rare checkerboard there. Cade Cunningham, going to be 120 out of 150 for Cade. Con Kneppel on the first. We are upside down. Joan Beringer, 30 out of 99 for the T-Wolves big man. Tyrese Halliburton behind him. Nice hit for Beringer there. Anthony Davis, Trey Murphy, Kella Ware, LaMelo Ball, Derek Queen on the rare. DeJounte Murray, common refractor there. Cam Thomas, going to be 202 out of 250 for Cam. David Robinson on the Muse. Hakeem Olajuwon on your Muse refractor. And Jameer Watkins. RJ Barrett, Walter Clayton, Carter Bryant, Jeremiah Fears, Pascal Siakam, Igor Demin, Con Kneppel refractor, going to be uncommon there for Con. Cedric Coward on your arrivals, and 4 out of 25 for Cam Jones, rookie auto. 4 out of 25 on the Cam Jones auto there. Liam McNeely behind him. OG Ananube, Nick Claxton, Colin Murray Boyles, Con Kneppel, Alex Saar, Andrew Nemhard, Colin Murray Boyles. Giannis on the finishers, and baseline autographs of Larry Johnson. Nice auto there for the Larry Johnson spot. Baseline autos, non-numbered. We're down to our last box of the break. Come on. Need a little last box mojo here. Empty box. Jalen Duren, Josh Hart, Jaylen Brown, Yang Hansen, Trey Johnson. 80 out of 150 for Bilal Coulibaly. 80 out of 150. Jalen Brunson on your uncommon refractor. Liam McNeely is covering up your finest autographs of Miles McBride on the refractor auto. Vucevic, Edwards, Steph Curry, DeMar DeRozan, Cedric Coward. 104 out of 200 for Kyrie Irving there. Asur Thompson on your common. Shaz Lanier. And your finishers X-Fractor of Donovan Mitchell. Nick Clifford behind him. My apologies. Checkerboard. Joel Embiid, Cam Thomas, Derek Queen, Dylan Harper, Nikola Jokic, Adu Thero on your checkerboard. Stephon Castle, very nice there. Joan Beringer on the first. And rookie arrivals, 13 out of 50 for Trey Johnson on your gold. Cat behind him. Nice hit for Trey Johnson, 13 out of 50. Jordan Clarkson, Kawhi Leonard, John Morant, De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, Bradley Beal, going to be 87 out of 200 for Bradley Beal. Julius Randle. Larry Bird on the Muse. Finishers refractor, going to be Dylan Harper on your finishers refractor, and Micah Peavy behind him. Con Kneppel, Alex Sarr, Chet Holmgren, Draymond Green, Derek Queen. 90 out of 250 for Malik Monk. Jaren Jackson there. Allen Iverson on your Muse refractor. That is Deron Williams and Ray Allen there. We are down to our last pack, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we got something for you here. Kyrie, Jaren Jackson, Stephon Castle, Julius Randle, Asur Thompson. 9 out of 15 here for Shaedon Sharpe. Very nice. Nice hit for Shaedon Sharpe. Jalen Green. Arrival is going to be VJ Edgecombe. We'll pull from the back here. That is LeBron James. Your last card, Masters, going to be Nolan Traore, rookie auto on the Masters. Very nice. That's pretty sick. Like the look of that. All right, give us a quick second here. We'll get this recap together for you and be right back. All right, here we go. Jumping into our recap, starting with our lowest numbered auto out of 25 for Cam Jones. Joan Berringer out of 25, and Elijah Martin also out of 25. Give me a quick second. All right, also out of 25 on your baseline auto, Rick Barry there. On your Masters auto blue X-Fractor parallel redemption, that is Dylan Harper. Rookies refractor auto here of Asa Newell. Your Masters autos here, Nolan Traore and Cedric Coward. Baseline autos going to be Chaz Lanier and Larry Johnson. Finest autos of Miles McBride, Gabe Vincent, Cam Christie, Cam Whitmore, Anthony Black, and Keyshawn George. On to your numbered parallels. Your lowest numbered parallel was to 15 of Shaden Sharp. 9 out of 15 there. Out of 25, James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Out of 50 here, Trey Johnson III. Out of 75 here, Bam Adebayo, Alex Sarr, Giannis, and Carmelo Anthony. Out of 99, Liam McNeely and Joan Berringer. Out of 125, Elijah Martin. Out of 150, Bilal Coulibaly, Cade Cunningham, Ben Seraph, RJ Barrett, Liam McNeely, Draymond Green, Kaman Maluach, Brooks Barnheiser, and Anthony Davis. Out of 200, Bradley Beal, Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal, Darius Garland, VJ Edgecombe, Denny Avdija, and Tyrese Halliburton. Out of 250 here, Malik Monk, Evan Mobley, Cam Thomas, Brandon Miller, Damian Lillard, Paolo Banchero, Derek Queen, Drake Powell, and Kobe White. And finally, out of 350 here, LeBron James, Alperen Sengun, Cam Thomas, Cooper Flagg, and Yang Hansen. That is going to do it for our finest break today. We do appreciate you guys hanging out and rocking with us. If we did not hit for you, hopefully we we can get a hit for you on the next one. Other than that, there are auctions ending today for breaks tomorrow. If you want to check those out, we do hope to see you back here tomorrow, if not on Monday. Don't forget Spring Forward this weekend, so we lose an hour. Other than that, you guys have a good rest of your weekend and take care. Later, y'all.